Hey, we are live. We are live. Hello, 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 everybody. Hello. Um, Thank you for welcome to our busy talk tonight with the topic why we stay in our comfort zone too long. And tonight we are going to talk about fear, change, comfort, and why so many people stay stuck in the same situation for years, even when they inside they want something different. Yeah, as you know, sometimes I think staying in our comfort zones is like butterflies staying too long inside the cocoon. Inside the cocoon feels safe, right? Warm and comfortable. But at some point, the butterflies have to struggle to come out and grow its wings. And I think many people are the same. We stay with the thing feel familiar for so long that stepping into something new feels scary. So tonight we just want to have a real conversation about the comfort zone. Okay, and for those
Sure.
who don't know me, my name is Huong, and I am a parent coach and also a global online business owner and living in the North Carolina, United States and Elizabeth. And today we have Elizabeth and Todd. Yeah, join the
That's
business.
Elizabeth.
Yeah. Could you please introduce yourself? Yeah, so anybody know about you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yes, I'm Elizabeth. This is Todd. We live in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, with our two fabulous sons and our fabulous dog, who is a coworker who's sleeping on the couch behind us.
Cool.
We came to this business after some events that happened in our lives. We moved here to Vancouver, and we had a successful. Well, I had a successful job with a company, and after many years, I made a switch to another one, and it just got worse. My income was going down, the stress was climbing and climbing, and just before Christmas, I was let go. And we knew we needed to find something else, but we weren't entirely sure what it was going to be. I had to keep asking myself, what is it that I'm going to be when I grow up? And Elizabeth,
Well, you mentioned that we are professional actors. We certainly were, and anyone who has been in the arts knows that doesn't pay well. Very few people make it a real living at it. And while we continue to sort of dabble in that now and again, I've done lots of other different things in the arts, many different things. None of them pay particularly well. The arts are extremely valuable, but not well paying. So when Todd was let go, there was no way I could support the family on what I made. And we really wanted a change. And we thought it would be really nice if we could do something together, something that might have less stress, something that could allow us both to really succeed where we hadn't before.
And that's where we found this online business. And once we connected with it, we really haven't looked back.
Wow.
I just love the opportunity that it affords, the incredible income earning opportunities available to those that really want to stick with it, be consistent, and continue to increase their skills. And I love the fact that it fits around our lives, right?
Yep. We get to do it together, and it's remarkably creative, in ways that fits everyone in their level of creativity. So we have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah, I think when we found this opportunity, there was just no way we could say no to it. We had to jump in with both feet, and we're so glad we did.
Wow, that's amazing. That's an interesting story. And I follow you guys, and I know you just reached the new milestone in business, and so
Yes.
amazing.
Thank
Congratulations.
you very much. Thank you.
Yeah,
We're very
so
close to our next one too.
yeah,
Very close.
definitely. Yeah, definitely. I can see, I can tell. Yeah, so being a professional actors for many years. Yeah. And so, what was the biggest fear you had before starting a global online business? And what finally made you take action? Yeah.
Well, that's a good one. So you've probably never heard of us as actors.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
um, And while we love that, and we've done a fair amount there, there's always the fear that we won't find success in this as well, in something new. So we're going to try yet something else that doesn't really make enough money to support ourselves. And we're not going to be big, amazing movie stars in that either. And I think that was a fear for us as well.
We've tried businesses before, never an online business, but we have participated in other business plans. We've also done some real estate investing. We rushed out before we were married, and we purchased 4 properties right off the get-go in a city in Ontario called Hamilton, and we barely got out of that alive. We even lost a little bit of money.
Properties were not what they are today.
No, properties were not what they are today. And, with the other businesses, I think what we found was there was just really no guidance, no strategy really to drive your business. It was really left up to you. And one of the things that we found with this is that not only is there a learning platform that allows you to learn all the skills that you need and is full of all sorts of information to help you grow your business, there's also a gigantic global community, over 250,000 strong, that participate in this business platform. And we're all pulling in the same direction, I think. And it's so easy to reach out to the community when you have challenges, to find accountability partners or business partners that aren't even connected to your business, and work with them to help them grow and grow yourself by working with each other. So we feel really blessed by this opportunity and by what's available here.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's really good choice, right? Yeah, like me, I also that try to find different business models. 4 years ago, actually, I had English Center, and we make a lot of money, and we think, oh, that's great. Yeah, the business did really well, and then COVID hit, and we lost income. And I tried to find a different kind of business model, but it's not really. I really think that it is suitable to me, because as you know, that I'm parent coach. I cannot cheat off my career, cheat off my reputation to do something it's not like aligned to my value. Yeah, and the reason why I saw this business and say it's right, it's a good choice, and it's for me. Yeah, and the main thing that I can learn from different people, different business owner all over the world. That's the amazing. Yeah, and yeah, back to yeah, and for me, the one thing fear, my biggest fears when I started online business. Yeah, I think that I have to show myself on social media and talking about business publicly, and being a parent coach, I worry people might judge me, and maybe they would think of what she's doing online business. This doesn't match with the kind of image of the parent coach.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of customers who are the parents, and they think the parent coach should be something, right? And to be honest, in the beginning, of course, I felt uncomfortable, because I think something have to promoting something online, like you are selling, yeah. But over time, I started to change the way I look at, yeah. I realized that I'm not doing anything wrong. I simply sharing a healthy mindset, a different healthy lifestyle, and an opportunity that may help many people too. All right, and I also think I realized that a lot of judgment which actually happen inside my mind. Yeah, and more people there, they are too busy. They're busy with their life. They don't have time to judge me, right?
Right.
So yeah, and so I think, but one thing very important, I think when I don't have money, I don't have a enough income, and I in the difficulty or something like especially financial, and nobody save me except myself, right? So I
Yeah.
have to take responsibility for my own future, for my family future. And so I asked myself, why should I let fear of other people's opinion to stop me from growing? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I
Yeah.
think it's overcoming that the mentor, the mentor barrier is like one of the biggest, one
It
of the
is.
biggest growth moment for me. Yeah. Yeah.
We
I don't know
also,
if you
you
agree. Yeah.
often find that, you're expecting people to say something or to judge you.
Yeah.
And so you're already having those discussions, and
Yeah.
then it doesn't come, and you're like, I was all ready for a fight, and or a, and
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess it was all right then.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
our own worst critics.
I think the
Yeah.
best part about this, Huang, is that even if you are concerned about what other people think about this, the way the business is designed is using attraction marketing, right? So we're going to attract the people that are most like us. We're going to attract
Yes.
people who are interested in hanging out with like-minded individuals. So chances are the people that would have an issue with this kind of a business for whatever reason, and usually it's because they just don't know,
Yeah.
those people aren't really going to fall into connection with us because they won't be attracted to what we have to offer in the first place.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what when I got my head around that, I
Yeah.
thought, wow,
Yeah.
this is good. This is good. Let's stick with this.
Yeah, we don't have to chase people. We don't have
No.
to follow people to sell something, and we just attract the people. And actually, I have people to personal branding. I think personal branding very important. If you build that your strong personal branding, you can sell anything. Yeah, yeah, and that's the why that I love that business. And people sometimes have to reform that their value, and also that their image. And before that, they don't know who they are, and they can start in business. They know exactly who they are and exactly what they want for their life. Yeah,
Yeah.
and the most important, and I love it. I love it. So
Yeah.
yeah. So coming back to our topic, we talk about why people stay so long in their comfort zone. So what do you think? Why do you think that many people stay stuck in comfort zone? And do you think the comfort can sometimes become dangerous?
Change is hard. Change, throwing out that old t-shirt that you love, or that knickknack that, the broken one that was your great grandmother's but has no value. Any kind of change, new job, new city, it's hard. And the having it forced upon you is worse than but easier for some people than choosing it on your own. It takes that bigger step to actually choose it for yourself, and it's scary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree, and I think it's I don't think we come to this by ourselves, right? That it's a fearful thing. We're told from the time we're born what the right thing to do is, which is to go to school, graduate with good marks, go to university, get a degree or two or three, get a really good job, and then work for 40 years at that job. Hopefully, you'll only have one or two in your life, although that's not proving to be true for many people anymore. And then you'll retire based upon the money that you've managed to put away. And even though the economy is showing that, depending on one income source, is not a great plan, that you're actually quite vulnerable if you're only relying on one income source. I think it's just what people have been taught. I think that's what people have been, sold. That's the marketing of the world, is to make most of the world the worker bees, the ones that do all the things that others don't want to do, so that the economy keeps moving. And I think it's really hard, like Elizabeth said, to step out of that comfort zone. The fear of others saying, "What are you doing? Why aren't you coming to work with us? Why aren't you, signing up for the 40-40-40 plan? You
Exactly.
work
Yeah.
for 40 years, 40 hours a week, so that you can retire on 40% of the income you were earning while you were working. I mean, is that a reasonable plan? Is that a good strategy? And I think that's just the one that everybody believes in, because that's what we've been taught. And I think more and more people are becoming aware that, especially as they get close to their to retirement age, get close to their mid-60s, that it's just not the way it is.
Yeah.
It's just not going to work. It's not going to give them the kind of retirement that they want.
And
So
there's no loyalty, that even if you're done with that 40 years, or you're planning to do that, your company may have other plans. We've got a team member who started working somewhere when he was 18. He was going to retire. He was on that 40-40-40 plan. And out of the blue, at 49, they sent him on his way. He had no idea.
No warning. There was nothing going on in the company to indicate that. And I think people are finding that they can be dismissed from their job right away. So why do people stay there? I don't know. I have a really short little story that I want to share with you. Is it all right if I do that?
That's
okay. So there's this fella that walks by this house on his daily walk every single day. He goes out for a walk around his neighborhood. And each time he goes for a walk around his neighborhood, he stops in front of his neighbor's house, and they have a white picket fence there and a nice veranda. And his neighbor is always out on the deck, having a seat, enjoying the weather. And he has a dog that sits on an old hound dog that sits on the veranda porch with them. And every time they're having a conversation, the dog just every now and then he just howls, and they'll be chatting about, hey, how's your wife doing? How are the kids? Right? This dog just periodically howls. And he finally says to the neighbor, he says, what is up with your dog? Why does your dog keep howling? He says, well, that's his favorite spot to lie down. Yeah, okay, I get that, but why does he howl like that? And the guy says, well, there's a nail that sticks out of the wooden boards of the veranda, and he lies on it, and it causes him pain. So every now and then he howls in pain. And he says, well, why does he stay there? He says, oh, it's his favorite spot. He's comfortable there.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of typical of people who have jobs that they hate, but that's what they do. They get up Monday morning at 7:00 in the morning. They're on their way to work at 8, and that's what they do from 9 to 5. And then they come home, then they get up in the morning and do it again until the weekend, and then they don't do it for a couple days. So why do people stay there? I really think it's habit. I really think it's habit.
I really like that story. That actually, some people are staying, feel comfortable for a long time, and they feel safe. And what happened to get out of the comfort zone? Is it something like Elizabeth said? It's a big thing, big change. And I like your word is say vulnerable. I think that nowadays is a life the more vulnerable, right? Like the AI storm and epidemic and so many things that happen, and you don't know what happened in tomorrow happen.
Agreed.
And so, but people still like, okay, this depend on that. When the people depend on just depends on the only income source for too long, and as I say, they feel safe, they feel comfortable, and one thing, they believe that the paycheck always be there for them. Right?
Even if it's getting smaller, it's still it's still my paycheck. I'll cut out something else, but I still have that paycheck.
And they say, okay, life every day, like Todd say, okay, the same day, this morning, go to the office, go to the company, whatever, and go back the day. They say that it forever. But now you can see that life changed so quickly. Is from my experience 4 years ago. The COVID hit, and we almost lost our English center. And also 2 years later, it's the big storm. It's a big storm hit our town, and my husband lost the job. We have to relocate it to another town. And we have to reset the new life in new town. yeah, it's really tough, but luckily we have this business that save our family.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know what happened if I didn't start online business 2 years ago, and I don't know what happened to my family because that he lost a job. We didn't have a house, and we have to move to somehow to reset the new life. Yeah.
Wow.
So many things happen. Lay off, and like you say that some people get the notice the night before, and they lose a job the
Yeah.
day
Yeah.
after. Yeah, nobody know.
Yeah.
So, but sometimes we don't realize that the risks until something that difficult happen, right?
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Yeah.
for me, yeah, I think that many people wait too long before take action before they make something change in life because they become too familiar to everything, right?
Yeah.
So
You
that's
know,
why,
if
yeah.
if
Okay.
people if people had did the had their regular job
Mm-hmm.
and built something else at the same time,
Yeah.
you can do this job while you are still
Mm-hmm.
working and raising your kids and looking after your parents and all
Hmm.
that kind of thing. It doesn't have to be the one and only thing you do. I mean, that's what it
Right.
ended up being for us, because that's
Mm-hmm.
the change that was handed to us.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
someone could start this and do it a bit on the side, and it will grow and it will grow and it will grow. And then
Mm-hmm.
when they want, they can switch to it, or when they need to, they can switch to it, and
Hmm.
it will be there. Nothing says it's an all or nothing business at all.
In fact, I think that one of the best things that people can do while they do have whatever income source they have, for as long as they have it, for as long as they need it, I
Mm-hmm.
think it's a good idea to continue to work, because there are costs associated with this business, and not having to worry about being able to cover those costs with your job
Yeah.
can be a real benefit to someone who's building a business, right? I would say to anyone, no, 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 don't quit your job if you don't have to. You know, if what you're
Yeah.
doing is building for the future,
Mm-hmm.
take some time, take a year, take 2 years, take 3 years, build yourself an income stream that will
Mm-hmm.
allow you to step away from what you're currently doing with confidence, without fear, so that the income is already there when you do leave your job. And um, I think it's totally doable to do that, right? If you can spend, half an hour to an hour a day, and then maybe a couple more hours on the weekend, you can easily build a sizable business here,
Yeah. Yeah.
using just that amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
And why not, give up an hour of Netflix, or, whatever else it is that you do,
Exactly. Exactly.
right? Make an investment in yourself, so
Mm-hmm.
that your future is something that you create rather than something that you accept because of
Yeah. Yeah.
decisions you've made. Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely, I definitely, yeah, I think I always tell my leads, my potential customers that yeah, the same to you, you say that we don't need to quit your current job. It's just
No.
consider it's a side hustle. It's just you can make extra income because it take time to build up the
Right.
business. Yeah, you cannot that rich, you cannot become the millionaire overnight, but
No.
a lot, of course you have to invest your time a little bit every day, a little bit consistent, and you can have something for certain years, right? You have a money and you feel like have a kind of financial secure, right? So yeah, yeah, and actually that like you said, in our online business, yeah, we have our own system. You don't have to
Right.
start from the scratch,
No.
right?
Yeah.
Everything is a setup for you, and you should your responsibility should learn, jump, learn, and yeah, spend time instead of in consume internet, watching something on TikTok or Facebook. Just spend time to learn new skill, and it's your asset. It's your long term asset, and nobody can take away, right? Yeah, and you can make money for a certain time, but of course have to be consistent. Yeah, and so yeah, that I feel like so lucky, and we found this business, and we can jump out of our comfort zone. Yeah, because we also we own that professional, and we find something for us, and we start. I have been starting this business more than 4 years, and you also almost 2 years, right? Yeah, two
Yeah,
years.
almost two.
We're just well, one and a quarter.
1 1/4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
All right. That's amazing. And you reached the new milestone, and I'm so yeah, so impressive and really
Thanks,
admire.
Juan.
Yeah. Yeah. Your growth. All right. So for the people watching tonight, you know, what would you say to someone watching tonight who feels stuck, and um, what's the one small step so people can take to start growing and moving forward?
Mm.
Yeah.
This is where you howl.
Right, hell, yes. Oh, um,
I love it. I love it.
I've been thinking
Amazing.
about a lot about this lately, and I think there's two ways to approach this.
Yeah.
Both of them have the same result.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
The first way, if you want to take a small step, is to reach out to you, Huang, or to us, depending on
Yeah.
where you think you'd best fit, and get started on taking in some of the information. And there's a number of ways you can do that, right? A lot of
Mhm.
us have private Facebook groups where we have people that come in and they get to see other people who are engaged in this platform and see how they're handling it. Because the thing is, you may not, like, people that find us or find you may not relate to us, so they may relate to other people. And they see that other people like them are doing well and enjoying this business, then that's like putting your toe in the water, right? You're just putting your toe in the water. You see there's other people out there like you, and then maybe you learn a little bit more, and you take your time and study it, and then make a decision to watch one of the presentations. There's a couple different versions of the presentation out there, and it'll give you a general idea of what we do, and then move forward. And I would say that if you're someone that likes to begin things slowly, then the best thing to do is to just dip your toe in the water and get to see some other people doing this business. Now, if you're someone that likes to move quickly, really quickly, and you want to get to the place where you either decide that you want a business or you start a business, then I would say that you approach either one of us and you say, I'd like the access pass. I would like to get the temporary membership with your business because I want to get all the information and I want to see it now, and I want to be able to spend some time with it. And so for those of you that don't know, we offer that for $149. It's completely refundable if you decide not to start your business. But if you do decide to start your business, you're already ahead of the game. Because the thing about this access pass is it gives you everything you need to know. So if you're somebody who likes to tiptoe into the water up to your knees and wait until your calves are warm enough before you go a little deeper up to your waist, and then before you launch yourself in the water, then take a look around, spend some time, get to know people, do that. If you're somebody who likes to move fast, then go get yourself that access pass, get all the information, determine if it's for you. And if it is for you, you can start your own business in 24 hours, even less.
Yeah. And, there's so much to be fearful of out there. But if you're even wondering whether this is the thing, don't worry. We don't make you start tomorrow. And you're probably, it's a bit of a process. And you're probably thinking, well, I can't, I don't have any of the skills. I don't know what any of that is. And that's a big fearful piece as well. And again, I said, don't worry, because not only can you go at your own pace, but we also provide all the training, and there's so much support. So you don't have to be fearful that you don't know what you're doing, or fearful that you're doing it alone. You don't know anything. All of that is taken care of because all of us have been given the same tools and training, access to all of it. And so, the level of success that people have achieved is with the same tools.
Right.
And then you get mentors. The support is amazing. Yep. So I would say, don't be fearful. Don't worry, because you're going to be in great hands.
Yeah. So maybe the short way to answer this is start. Whichever way you do it, just start.
Yeah, right. Like us, that we also that before starting the online business, we also have a lot of fear and also a lot of struggles and so many people in the community. But they said, yeah, just do it, right?
Do it.
Just do it. Yeah, you don't have to change your whole life overnight. You don't
No.
have to be perfect. You don't need to know everything before you begin. But
Yeah.
don't stay stuck in the comfort zone for too
Yeah.
long, please, please. Yeah,
I think
because
that's scarier than anything.
yeah, right. And comfort can slowly became a trap. A trap. I have to say a trap, right? To take small step today, like you can pay $149. You can go to our community and you learn exactly what we're doing, and you can see the people how they run the business, and also the many people successful with business. They start from zero, start from a lot of debt, and they can change their life, and so it's this year is the 4 year. Yeah, change your life and forget about the fear and just start learning, start growing, start building, start repairing because your future, your family deserve more security, more freedom, and more possibility, right? And thank you so much, everyone. And yeah, if you feel like tonight our conversation, our busy talk resonate to you, just feel free to reach out. Yeah, and we are here for you. We share information and all the way with you and to help you to learn about this business model. And I think you will never regret. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, you won't. Thank you, Huong, for inviting us out tonight. It's been a real pleasure speaking with you. And to
Yeah.
those of you out in the audience, I highly recommend that if you have been following Huong for a while, please do reach out to her and ask her how you get started.
Yeah.
And ask her, what kind of information do I need? And Huong will provide it for you. And then keep in touch and ask her all the questions you need to answer or you need answers for, and make a decision to get started.
Yeah. Yeah. I love who. That's amazing. Yeah, and also reach out Todd and Elizabeth, and they are amazing people, and also all the way willing to help you to learn more about the business. And we are here for you. Just do it. All right.
Just do it.
Thank
Just
you,
do it.
everyone.
Thanks, Huong.
Bye, and have a great
Bye-bye.
evening. Bye bye.